Alright, yes. So, yeah, just spending some time in the studio, checking records I haven't listened to for quite some time. Here's one. Find it still had shrink. Ugh, disgusting shrink. Voila, much better. So, yeah. Oliver Coates. Let's see. Towards the Blessed Islands. This guy has been getting some hype, some appreciation over the past few years. I believe this is his first solo record, Towards the Blessed Islands. Haven't listened to this in some time now. He's a cellist. Hey, D, Mike, Eric. Yeah, Eric. So Oliver Coates. I mean, I bought the record because I liked it. Let's see. But he is kind of, I guess he's famous for being the cellist for Nirvana's MTV Unplugged. There's a Xenakis composition on this one, which I didn't remember. Hey John. Yeah, I was just going through as I have records in different parts of where I live, different buildings. Sometimes it's not easy to get. I mean, when you don't see the records, that's what I like about records. Also, that like my favorite thing about records is that you always have this to remind you of their potential for you or their presence, the fact that they mean something to you. Oh, there's a download code in this. Oh yeah, this is nice. This is the first records on Pra, which has, I believe in the past few years they've become quite, I wouldn't say acclaimed, but to the very least recognized as a force to count with. This particular track, Cello and Wheelies, which was composed by Max de Vardener. Very psychedelic. And it left. Oh yeah, that's the track I love. I believe this is still under the radar, so probably still quite cheap. I think I listened to this. Last time I listened to this was 3 years ago. I think I pulled it. I think I might have showed it in a video, but without playing it. It's a weird record. It's like a cello record, but like with compositions done by several other people. One is also by Square Pusher. So I don't know if it's a composition by Square Pusher or if he's doing a cover of the Square Pusher track. And I say that in the sense that some of the work there was commissioned for him. Very goes almost into almost into another room. This was recorded, by the way, for the BBC Radio 3 Late Junction, the Maida Vale Studios. Doesn't say when this came out, but I would say some 10 years ago, maybe. Basically, Oliver Coates plays the cello on this, and auto harps and whirlies are played by Ed Finis, Aisha Borazbayeva, Mara Carlyle, and Max de Vardener, whom I played an album of his last year that was really good. I think I even put it in my best of 2020. And best of 2021 is soon coming, by the way. So, Ed, Zeb. Yeah, I know. It will happen eventually. Maybe.
Idiot. Other words for idiot. Fool, ass, half-wit, nincompoop, blockhead, dunce, dolt, ignoramus, cretin, imbecile, dullard, moron, simpleton, clod, dope, ninny, chump, dimwit, goon, dumbo, dummy, dum-dum, dumbbell, loon, door, jackass, bonehead, farthead, numbskull, dunderhead, chucklehead, knucklehead, muttonhead, puddinghead, thickhead, woodenhead, airhead, pinhead, lame brain, pea brain, bird brain, zombie, jerk, nerd, dipstick, donkey, noodle, nit, nitwit, twit, numpty, plot, plonker, burk, prat, pillock, wally, git, wazop, divvy, nut, twat, twonk, Charlie, mug, muppet, nyaff, balloon, sumph, wok, bozo, boob, lamer, turkey, schlepper, chowderhead, dumbhead, goofball, goof, goofus, galoot, lummox, clutch, mill, sack, clunk, ding dong, dingbat, wiener, weenie, dip, simp, spud, Palocoop, Poop, Squarehead, Yo-Yo, Dingleberry, Wingnut, Drongo, Dill, Alec, Gala, Nong, Boogan, Poon, Boofhead, Mompera, Knobhead, Assat, Tomfool, Noddy, Clodpole, Loggerhead, Spoony, Mooncalf.
So I got this today in the mail. Simon Fisher Turner is. I've been aware of him since 1996, I believe, when he did an album called the Simon Fisher Turner Overdrive on Mute Records. Mute, the label which has released the most amount of records by him. I was intrigued by it back then, but to be honest, I didn't like it. It was a CD also, but that's another story. So this was the Idiot song. This is so Simon Fisher Turner in the early 70s. He was a child star. His label tried to market him as a new David Bowie. Basically, his life was kind of a little bit like this Peter Watkins movie about the church pop star, and he rejected that, disappeared for a few years, and came back with a vengeance. Deep in the London Underground, with like the industrial side of Brian Eno, basically. And since then, he's been doing records all the time, as a live journal sometimes. He's been quite strongly associated with Derek Jarman, the movie director. I believe that he lives in Japan these days, or he used to. This is a pandemic record. This is basically a journal from 2020 with his two kids, as you could hear in the first song I played there. Isabella and Jasper. Yeah, RTF, he did film music, but before that he was a pop star, and then he was a guy a little bit, I guess, in the dome, like Wire Family. And he did this band that I showcased a couple of times, Deux Filles, two daughters, two girls. I showed recently their second album. Let me see. And it's somewhere, but basically his discography is vast and very, very diverse. It goes from ambient to post-punk to songs to experimental music to indie pop as well, indie rock or whatever, and even electronic music that's almost like post-club techno house. Yeah, he did the soundtrack for a couple of his movies. I believe he did the soundtrack for Blue, even if Coil did a 7-inch, like a Blue soundtrack. But I believe he also did the soundtrack for. I have it somewhere here. Anyways, and Mark. Yeah, I saw a record today on my shelves that I haven't played in some time that might be interesting for a few of you guys, including John. It's a French record from when is it from? 67, 69 or 70? I'm not sure. It doesn't say there anywhere. Well, it's on Vogue, French Vogue. Disque Vogue. Let's play Chico Magnetic Band. What a cool cover. What interested me in this is that there are a few tracks there where Jean-Pierre Massiera takes the lead. Next track. Jean-Pierre Massiera is a studio wizard in France. And you will hear a slightly difference between the next track and the one we're listening to right now. Yeah, it's like a psychedelic, free, stoner, electronic monster. There is a reissue of that I know for a fact I used my copy as the source for the remaster, because the tapes are lost for this, if I remember correctly. But they were back then. It is a quite rare record even in France. So you can hear lots of effects. Chico Magnetic Band. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Pro Queen also. Wow. Intense. Next track, as I was saying, is going to be a little bit different. Pop Poolhair. Detlef, I think it's from 1970 actually. If someone can check quickly on Discogs and tell me. There's no year on either the cover or the record. Might be between 70, 73 I would say. So this is basically what is fun is you get like the recordings and then you get the studio dubs experimentations from Jean-Pierre Massira. Massira is a powerhouse of the studio musicians of Paris. He did so many cool things. So many. He recorded a lot of like vanity records, novelty records, and but he did quite some library soundtracks as well. Yeah, this is really really cool. On the next side, there's one track that one of you will tell me if they recognize it.
You jumping from my car? What you know all the time? Naughty man, girl. In speed I drive. You tell me so that's cause. In a little pain. You say just protect you for a ride. You just like. So hard, we got good to you. Don't need to run a wheel. Oh, you just slow me down and you think all time run around town. I'm not there on this zone. I just don't hip around. That gun strap, baby. I can't see how I go bomb. But then I can't see my tickets. Tell me what is to end. And I can see them jumps. Sit in my head. You just like. So hard, we got what to do. Don't need to run over you. All you do is just step me
So this is Jimi Hendrix, Crosstown Traffic. My Chico Magnetic Band. Hommage à Jimi Hendrix. Relying heavily on the effects.
You jumping for my car, you know, all the time. Liberty money, no girl. In the speed of drive. You tell me some calls. You know when you're running. You still just take you. For the ride. You just mine. So hard to do.
So the record is altering like rock tracks like that and tracks like the one we played before. More avant-garde pop. Yeah, 71. I wasn't far off. Which is pretty much, as you say, ahead of its time.
Vous essayez de répondre, dites quelque chose, répondez, quoi! Ah,
Salut. So Ed was asking about IRCAM, which is IRCAM with an A, not an O, which is a music institute founded by Pierre Boulez, famous French composer, but even more famous orchestra director, and state-funded. It's run by the Museum of Modern Art in Concours, and it's not necessarily a place that has in-house composers such as the GRM, Groupe de Recherche Musicale. It's more an institution that was very interested in the technological innovations in music technology and allowed composers in residence to use that and have assistants who knew the technology to help them materialize their compositions. And I have a couple of compilations up in the house from the IRCAM. Yeah, definitely lots of cool stuff. There's a British composer called Jonathan Harvey who specializes in what is called spectral music, and he did one track at the IRCAM, which is stunning. I'll make a mental note of it to play it in another stream. Yeah, come on, yeah. It's got a very bassy sound in this album. Very bassy. There's still this kind of like very French with this almost not ironic, but like a very specific kind of French humor. Yeah, surrealistic. next, another weirdo record I pulled from my shelves today. I thought time to revisit it. It's a record I know very little about. I found it at a record fair 20 years ago maybe, and it was not pricey at all, but not cheap. And I remember the cover intriguing me for some reason, and the name also. Cylon and the Invisible. Reflecting on the first watch, we uncover treasure buried for the blind. Welcome, obscure robot. Thanks. I do this quite randomly. So this is from 1978. Recorded at Energy Center Studios, the Northeast Kingdom, whatever that means. Okay, so this is a record from Vermont. And this is okay. Now I'm. Okay, yeah, the orchestration. Oberon digital sequencer, electric guitars, electric and acoustic guitar and utterings, external source modulation treatment of guitar, R2600. Oh, you know that one, Mike? Yeah. It's one of these 70s synthesizer records, but it's a little more than that, actually. Oh, say the children with flying saucer eyes. They are changing into birds by day. The alien ships glide, void of sound. Their black wings reflect unearthly hues. They invert a modulating pulse, wide of 36% and split, materializing above, cracking the sky. Digital readout hums. So the personal is Celitron, Indiana Straight, OSG, Spaceboy, D Tior Bass, and A Tior Bass. Don't ask me, this is pretty esoteric. So where should I go next, huh? Anyone has an idea, a request, a clue? Maybe a record I've been looking for based on how it looked interesting. But I was a little underwhelmed when I got it, and I kept it for revisiting later. Back to France. Jean-Pierre Boistel et Tony Kenny. Percussion pour pour la danse. Yeah, this was released in 1989. Dimitri, yeah, why not? I'm not sure I have any of theirs here. I have in the house everything from them on vinyl. Electronica Musica Viva is Frédéric Revsky's great trio or collective improvised electronic music. Yeah, so I don't understand what that record is. If it was an instruction record for dancing. I have a few records like that. I mean, the musicianship is good, and the music is cool, but sir, Nick, you calling me a sir? Ed Berimbaum. I don't know that. Hello, Stunty. Yeah. I'm a lad, Nick. I'm a lad. I know what I want to play. This is a strange record. From California. Gary Cale and Zurich, 1916, yeah. Very cool double LP. Also difficult to understand what the concept was behind this. I like these labels are really cool. I like that. This is on a label called Iridescence Records. I like how wonky it is, and the color scheme. The color, yeah, you know. I grew tired of Legovet very quickly. I think basically a lot of his records sounds like demos for the gear he's using. But some of it I like. In fact, you made me think of one record of his. If I can find it, I'll play it. But first we're gonna listen to Creative Nihilism by Zurich, 1916. Yeah, this is decent. This is good. It's just 1989, and it sounds like it is. No, this is good actually. It's just lacking Don Cherry playing on top of this. Imagine having Don Cherry doing a trumpet solo or just singing a little bit. That would be really good. Yeah, so that's it. Tony Kibru had a dance studio in France and commissioned Jean-Pierre Boistel the music for dancing exercises, I guess. Well, it's got this kind of feel, not tropical, but I'm with you there. By the way, the best SpongeBob band. I don't have the first album on vinyl, which is a shame, but Tipsy has been my SpongeBob music for a good 20 years now. This is cool. Okay, some Zurich 1916. Haven't played this in a few years. Is it? Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. I hear it. Good call. Good call. Sunday morning, 1983, use the beginning of A Hard Day's Night by the Beatles fed through the multiple feedback loop system as described in the notes to hallucinatory insight. The effect of the degradation in quality of the sound source fed through the repeat system is interesting. And blah blah blah. What was once electric guitar soon starts sounding like electronically simulated bells. Oh, interesting. This track have a Brad Lehner fracture tape collage with Brad Lehner of Medicine fame. Medicine is a rock shoegaze American band that was pretty good. Cool covers as well.
Just went for a drive.
Medicine. Let's listen to some Medicine quickly after that. Hey Alan. Ah, sorry, yeah. Well, I get in touch with you and we'll see. And if it's too late, it's too late. My bad. I'm just getting on top of that right now, so it's taking ages because after my injury, I got back on my feet like a couple of weeks ago now, and I had so much to catch up with. It is what it is. I completely understand.
You attractive, bright young women pair off with
It's the same guy 10 years later, 9 years later. So this is obviously highly influenced by My Bloody Valentine. So, a little bit of Lego Welt now, under the guise of Squadra Blanco. It's a double LP where Lego Welt is basically channeling his inner cylo soundtrack self. I'll check that.
Waiting for the fight to come. But as the night falls, I'm no longer myself. Wandering through the streets, looking for another one.
Yeah, Brad Laner, he's been around since the early 80s in several industrial punk noise bands, and then even techno. Bombet,
The night must fall. Don't be afraid.
has always sounded a little bit annoying. There's something interesting and also something too nerdy, if that even means anything. Ovuka, well, what's his name again? He does music under another name now. Yeah, but Borumveld, Ovuka, Bogdan Razinski, all that was a little bit too nerdy for me.
Waiting for the night to come. But as the night falls, I'm no longer myself.
Now, Astrobotnia, that is really good. Really, really good. Even the Cylobotnia collaboration with cylon.
The night must fall.
With cylo.
Will be there. Don't cry. You'll hear me now. Why do you cry, girl? I have to do this. I do it all for you. I cannot help myself. Sometimes I'm a crazy man.
Next, Belgium post-punk, disco post-punk, I'm not sure. Nacht und Nebel.
It rings on the streets. My heart sends me beats. It rains on the streets. My heart sends me beats. Beats of love. 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 The beats of love. It rains in my heart, 'cause you threw me a dart. It rains in my heart, 'cause you threw me a dart. Beats of love. 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 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Me and my baby go to heaven. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9. Me and my baby gonna have a good time. La 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 la. La 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 la. 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 La 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 la. It rains.
Kind of like mixture of new beat, white funk, I really like it. This on the dance floor, this. I also like, usually in pop music, I really like when the singer, the voice, is very androgynous. It's the man, it's the woman.
It rains on streets. My heart sends me peace. It rains on streets. My heart sends me peace. Beats of love, beats of love, beats of love, beats of love. Beats of love, beats of love.
Wow! Okay. Just discovered something on the Tipsy record we are about to listen to. William Winant is playing vibes and percussions on it. William Winant is a very respected modern classical musician. See? My SpongeBob music. It's the second album from Tipsy on Asphodel. Maybe I don't have Davis. Let's see. No, I don't have it. Should I? For Davis, Medicine. And after that, Squadra Blanco. Squadra Blanco. It's the only record. get tipsy. Every time I play cards with friends, tipsy is the soundtrack, the background music. Well, I've got a lot of records from all of these around. Sometimes I like it. The concept has become more attractive to me than the result. Because the cleverness of it when it is more, I don't know, I can appreciate it on the paper, but returning to it is difficult sometimes. VVM, I like some of VVM's blunderfulness. Yeah. Kind of is. Like you mean like Arthur Lemon? Yeah, you might be right there, Ed. Yeah, I got some negative land, some people like us. I really like. With Thunder, I got all the records apart from one I sold. I very rarely listen to them. I should maybe. I have them here somewhere. Next is something most of you will hate. It's Australian pop punk, a girl band, teenagers in Tokyo. Pretty cool record with cool Hardy in her sleeve. Maybe Fred Ferdinand would like it. It's like punk you can play for dance floor. So, yeah, pop music. You guys will hate this. I found this the other day in my pile of stuff I never listened to again. I thought, I'll give it a couple of listens. Silly. Samantha, Miska, Linda, Sophie. Yeah, a girls band from Sydney. 2008. Well, let's play something good after that. MC might like this. I mean, it's not horrible, it's just... It's just silly music sometimes. Sometimes I can like that. And it can be cool to play in, at a party when I DJ, depending on the crowd. Pretty good guitar. Pretty cool wall of sound. Yeah. Now the third record from Onyayun, which is the guy from The Knife. This is really, really good techno. Yeah, it does. It's simple, but it's a good little song. There's another song on it that is a little weirder that I really like, or that I kind of like, and the three others that are more throwaway. But it's weird, the destiny of these kind of records. This is quite catchy pop. It was only releasing 200 copies. Obviously, kind of under the radar of people who might be into that for the most part, I would say. But 200 copies only, so that, who knows, like in 20 years, what people will think of that. So this is Olaf from The Knife under his Oni Ayun guys. It's a white label with a stamp on it. His third 12-inch. I think this is... When I first got it, I liked it, but I didn't get it yet. And a few years later, this is... I got a folder on Discogs called my Timeless DJ bag. This one is in it. It's a house record. This is from 2005, something like that. This is a really cool tune to either start the night or end it, like an after hours tune. Hey Tom, yeah. Look what I found the other day. I'll show it to you after. Oni Ayun, it's called. Yeah. More dance floor. Hey Rob. Okay, so does that mean we're gonna rave a little bit? Oh! Here's another 12-inch of my music that is unreleased. Really cool syncopation. Easy, but etching time.
Where have you been all my life, boy? Where have you been all my life, boy? Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 boy. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 boy. Suddenly you come
Good
to
man.
fill my soul. Suddenly you come to thrill my soul. Where have you been
Yeah.
all my life, boy?
Edited by Piluski, a French producer.
Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 oh.
Very, very clever edit.
Ay, 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 oh. Where have you been all my life, boy? Where have you been all my life, boy? Where have you been all my life, boy? Where
was Piluski with Angel Lee. Kind of a semi-official bootleg. This is Derek Carter from Chicago, legend of Chicago house, from late 80s, remixing Tortoise. This is from 99, I think. And when this came out, I was a Tortoise fan. And oh, yeah, it ends abruptly. And not at all a house fan. And now I see the brilliance of this. It's a really, really good house music made out of Tortoise. Okay, so quickly. This is something I've been talking with a friend of mine recently, of how we noticed that one of my favorite bands, if not my favorite band, Pram, their records are starting to cost a fortune on Discogs. But there are some records connected to their to the Pram world that are still under the radar, like this. Terry Funken. Terry Funken did a whole album of remixes of collaboration remixes of Flying Saucer Attack, Space Rock. He's also a Birmingham semi-legend, and used to be, if I remember correctly, the boyfriend of Rosie, the singer from Pram. Bye RTLF. Yeah. Well, my videos don't get like locked, but I still get like warnings. So Terry Funken or Telefunken, depending, he's got a whole album that is really, really good. 2 EPs, this and the album with Flying Saucer Attack. I got the EP from Clone, which I kind of like. I think I was discussing this with a friend, and we kind of agree that Clone on the whole of an album is a little bit too much of naivety, silliness. Yeah. But yeah. The Birmingham scene from Pram, Broadcast, Telefunken, the whole Godflesh thing, Scorn. So good. And this is a little bit in the same vein as Clone, and yet there is a little more in my opinion. Let's quickly check the B-side. No, Aaron, they're from Rochdale, which is a little outside of Manchester. It's the high-pitched synth. That's typically the kind of sounds you would find in Fram. Basically, Telefunken is kind of like the electronic side of Fram. Same kind of world. Yes, D. I guess I'll try to, yeah, I'll hit the 2 hours mark, and then I'll try to go swim a little bit. Yeah, this I love. This I really like. For me, this has always been kind of like when no one is listening to the radio anymore and the radio starts to make music. I had this kind of weird idea when I was a teenager. I'm sure I wasn't alone having that kind of thoughts. And this wasn't too obscure, this was on Domino, so it wasn't difficult to find, it was just mostly ignored. This is from 2000. I'm not sure where I have the album. I think I know where these EPs are. I was wrong, but Tom, do you remember this? Slum? It's from around the same time. It's kind of like weird pop, electronic, naive, vintage on a warp. Not great, but not bad. I need to revisit this. Oh, this is nice. been playing quite a few 10 inches tonight. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, Isolationist. There was this series called Ambient Isolationism, curated by Kevin Martin from The Bug, that had stuff like La Bradford, maybe Pram as well, but stuff like Maine, stuff like that. See you, Tom. Next one is a very rare version of Trance Dance by Night Moves. This is the demo version, and not the version that got released. Night Moves is a British project from 1980. This song is from 1992, and this is the first mix that wasn't chosen by the label, and it is rawer and maybe better, who knows. I don't know what really this release is. I got it when it was issued. It comes with a booklet explaining the history of the band and the song. It's a very nice kind of blue silver cover with a silk screen print on both sides. And Trance Dance was an underground hit of I don't know really how to call it. This is music I really like. I used to like to play that when I was playing not dance floor clubs, but other stuff. This is so good. Alright, Night Moves. Trance Dance. This is, I guess, what they now call these days synth wave, maybe. Alright, John, see you later. This one you might like, actually, John. Because the main influence of this was Tubeway Army, as you can hear. I've got both versions.
to the nights we conspire and burn in the world of transcendence, and then we wait our goodbyes. The way to live out your life in the world of transcendence. The way to live out your life in the world of transcendence. On the screen we see a slide of you and I, the final screen we try as we wave goodbye. The way to live out your life in the world of trance. The way to live out your life in the world of trance. The way to live out your life in the world of trance. The way to live out your life. The way to live out your life. The way to live out your life in the world of trance.
Yeah, Mark Alman in vocal influence. Absolutely.
The way to live out your life. The way to live out your life. The way to live out your life in the world of trance. The way to live out your life in the world of trance.
Mike, always the critic, huh? It is Night Moves, the trance dance demo version. Yeah, that's exactly that. Now, this I featured in my video Best of 2017, which nobody watched because I did it so randomly. If you look up in my past videos, top releases of 2017, this is part of it. And boy, this is this is a really amazing album. Marco Shuttle, Systema, Double LP. Fair enough. Yeah, this is the shit. Next one is, I believe, also from 2017. It's funny, I have like a little section here on the shelves, my favorite records of 2017. And this is Ecoplex Bioproduct. D, it was Marco Shuttle. Systema. Duplex, I think he doesn't do music under that name anymore. He was an interesting guy. Very into dub music. Quite mysterious guy. The way he communicated anyways. But he's got this very broadcast-ish cover. Julian House. Hey Alex! Yes. If I like, it depends what you mean old school. Though, I have a few records from like my earliest rap records are from '79, I believe. But yeah, I much prefer '80s rap and hip hop than anything later. But I like rap from all times. I have quite a lot of rap actually. I was speaking with Fred the other day about that. I think how I've been listening to quite a lot of rap lately for some reason, because it's a music I used to. Yeah, I don't know. '19, Jesus. So what is old school for you? What years? I was producing hip hop before you were born, so. Thanks. I don't know if you're the oldest one, but 69 is, I guess, is up there. I don't have that one, Ed. It's funny. I was just looking quickly a few records, and I found this. You remember this, Ed? I'm sure you do. I love this. This is very uneventful in a way, but that's what I like about it as well. Huh. Let's try to find a record to warm up D to rap. Just came up with this. From 1993, so not very old school. You have to go to school, Alex, in Japan. What time is it, huh? Cheers, Alex. Let's hear some hip hop now.
People have a memory loss. They don't remember I'm the boss. Your claws, the phone click when I close. In on your men and your faculty. Your whack of be out my face. You must be basic if you think that you can tackle me triumphant. I pump with the volume. Increases your pieces, get sliced to pieces. Please listen to my albums. Even if you're white like talcum and a pagan, just stay in tune with my tune. And I presume it's the doom designated to anyone who stated a word against me. I serve an MC simply. Put like my foot up yet. Shameless, trying to get over. I'ma go for mine. You know the time. Now that I'm older, I'm gonna rip his head with the said salutations. Introducing Dell, and it's meant for boosting tales of my adventures. Attempt to try it, you will live or die. Whichever I choose, you lose. Crews get ashamed cause we blame them for fighting. You might win if you start writing and stop fighting. No time for games. I rearrange my vocals in your headphones. I go till I get an answer. Acknowledge and abolish all the whack records. Hieroglyphic with no respect. Who caught the horn? You caught the form. If your friend, there's no need for a law. Who caught the horn? You caught the form. If your friend, there's no need for a law. I get juice when I let loose a little of my cleverness. Up under my follicles with no roots. Choose your weapon. You kept stepping. You swept in a hurricane. Blur your brain.
My favorite hip hop producers are from the 80s, but I would say probably.
Gums get split if you blitz. I'll extract the truth at your ass like I'm standing in the pulpit. Or a lie detector, wreck your sector when you're standing. I can't swing branding, expanding on what I'm handing to the people. Cause we will, and you can't say a damn thing about it. If you doubt it, you're already out of line. So let me remind you behind about the switch, which I used to prove your bottom. That little tried to cut, I caught him. He didn't think that I would see that. So be that and be off the D cause we rap. We sap the script and
I'll play some of
around
this.
the whole course of time and still got the time to unwind. You caught the horn, you caught the form.
Not for me. I don't like DJ Premier that much. Unfortunately for me, because he did so much. Hey, Byron.
You caught the form. If your friend, there's no need for a law. You caught the horn, you caught the form. If your friend, there's no need for a law. BMCs make me Earl. Earl's your world is crushed because I gotta make you hush. You gotta be eliminated. The way I demonstrated, you hate it, but still I am the greatest. Like a boxer, I'ma knock your socks off. Nowhere to run to, exits are blocked off. Steadily I'm dissing, man. I hope you're listening. Brothers like my flow, others like my jock like a bicycle. But I'm psycho. Fools try to play me like Tycho. Got to pull the rifle, Daisy, crazy with the BP. It comes speedy, sign the peace treaty, or you'll be needing medical attention when I leave you bleeding. Though a monkey rich in your program, crammed to get, then it's just too bad, son. Catch a bad one. You caught the horn, you caught the form. If your friend is no need for a law, you caught the horn, you caught the form. If your friend is no need for a law, you caught the horn, you caught the form. If your friend is no need for a law, you caught the horn, you caught the form. If you're wrong, I'm gonna break it all. You know what I'm saying?
I guess also whoever produced Survival of the Fittest by Mobb Deep should be my favorite 90s producer. Now this is some forgotten hip hop from the 90s. From 93, 92 or 93. Produced by the producer of Antipop Consortium. This is the first and only album under her under that name of Shaki.
It was a hot day on the last spring of
On
April,
Imago,
where showers made flowers
Madonna's
and
and Henry Rollins Band's label.
like a backbeat to the rhymes.
This is basically the blueprint to the whole you know, this 90s conscious rap from New York, boom bap. And this was produced by the producer of Anti-Pop Consortium. And Priest and Beans are featured on the track on this. So early.
The lines are only drawn to be stepped on.
But this is whew.
This is a story. This is a story. This is a story. This is a story. I do my best to recollect how it started. A sister and a brother with a father in common. I remember him chasing me through the halls, and he ran his knuckleheads in the corner of a wall. Funny, all I could do was cry. I guess the love for my brother was stronger than laughter inside. So now we rolling something faster than our feet in this tent. Speed 3 deep, him and me and the beats are Run DMC. Our heads are steady nodding, but my eardrums were numb. Better turn your ass around, cause you know how we roll when we in my Monte Carlo. Everywhere he stepped, there's respect and knowledge of the name. Even I put fear in hearts, cause our eyes were the same. No gangster games, no phony claims to be this and that. The only rat-tat-tat-tat was the jab in your head crack. Snapped his fist cause he was mad quick when he hit. His hands were blurred in the pits. But then he did 6 when and Boney came out cocked in. Together tight as ever was his family. Never regretted that he said I did what I did, why I did, and I'm here to represent it.
Man, no shame in my game. Know what I'm saying?
Tried to roll a kid, but as a convict, seems the world played itself like a hypocrite. So don't mean to offend any citizen, but he did what he did, cause his knees didn't bend.
Diamond T.
What happened to the hard drive? Oh, why you gotta go that way? You gotta pull out? What, a nigga can't get a fair one out here? That's alright, kid, that's alright. You got to put it down sometime, and when you do, it's all these, kid. It's all these knuckle games. Heads up, nigga.
The harder best style, or do or die. Rather die than do G deep, not a posse, but a crew. And only 2 were strapped with their manhood on their lap. But my brother's hustle was his knuckles and his manhood.
Now Shaki, she's called Hanifa Wahida. And she used to be in the Brooklyn Funk Essentials.
And punks don't get beat down when that girl is around. So buck, go what up? But nigga can't fight his own. Well, it don't matter, just scatter because these bullets on stone.
But yeah, for me, the best producers in hip hop, or the ones that I like the most, are from the 80s and from the 2000s. The 90s is different. I don't know. There's lots I like from the 90s, obviously. But
What happened to the hard drive? 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 What happened to the hard drive?
There is also the case of
What happened to the hard drive?
what's his name? The guy who produced Dr. Octagon. Is he a rap producer? Okay. Obviously, back in the 80s now.
Who's that knocking at my door?
This is my favorite. The beat of this.
Excuse me. Can I tell you a story about this in the underground discotheque. You see, I only knew this lady for one night, but what she did to me.
So yes, my favorite rap producer is Connie Plank.
No matter what I do, it stays on my mind. It sticks with me time after time. So if you ever want someone that's gonna drive you crazy, I think you better try to find the nasty lady. You see, it took a lot to please her. So when she told me I was good, you know what? I believed her. Nasty lady. You nasty lady. You nasty. So any of y'all see the nasty lady before I leave, do me a favor. I want you to give her this for me.
Okay. No one's mentioned the best one yet, apart from me. Mort les marles, dans les marles.
How many of y'all out there know nasty ladies? If y'all know a nasty lady, let me see you put your hands in the air. Make some noise. My God, all of y'all know nasty ladies. Hey, baby, you in the red. You kind of remind me of the nasty lady. With your bad self. I can heard the story of you. I can heard of you right there. You with that red on. You kind of remind me of the nasty lady. Yo, man, cause your man got to do this. I heard the news. Well, there's one more thing that you got to do. You have to let it by the hands and listen. I've been here for some loving, like I said. Let's listen to the nasty lady. Talk to us, nasty lady. Talk to us. Music to your ears, huh? Tell me what I want to hear, baby. Tell me what I want to hear. She can take it. Nasty lady.
I've done a remix of that song, but yeah, I might be doing something with it soon.
She like impossible to know. You're my forever.
By the way, the Houdini record, that was a big record. That was not like an underground record.
Somehow I thought the sweet perfume of untruths rotting inside your belly could free me.
This is
Free me.
Serpent with Feet.
If I could just anoint my body with this perfume.
This is his first EP from 4 or 5 years ago. Came out with a giant poster. This is, by the way, produced by the Hex and Cloak. And his first album is quite spectacular. Blisters. The second one is not good. It's got one great track and the rest is lackluster.
Your name is impossible to know. Your name is impossible to know.
Well, this is absolutely amazing, in my opinion. Okay, let's see if Ricarda will like this better. This one is...
I know you feel too old, but if you whisper, only I will hear you. I know you feel too old, but if you whisper, only I will hear you.
Yeah, I get serious
Not
goosebumps
all
from
adults
this.
are making love, breaking their backs out of fear. I'm here with you. I know you feel too old, but if you whisper, only I will hear you. I know you feel too old, but if you whisper, only I will hear you. I know you feel too old, but if you whisper, only I will hear you. Not all adults are making love, breaking their backs out of fear. I'm here with you. I know you feel too old, but if you whisper, only I will hear you. Only I will hear you. You can place your burden on my chest. of you lie at the bottom of you, bottom of you. I love you from the space beneath my feet, and beneath that, my love for you runs so deep. Oh, oh, oh. Love says you are not too much. Love says you'll always be enough. You don't have to be optimistic because I could rather be optimistic.
I don't think so.
Bring it all right here. This space for you right here in this home, on my body, in this home. I love you so much. Whisper it to me.
Yeah, maybe a bit like Frank Ocean, but much better, in my opinion. Much more interesting. You know, when they talk about all these producers that Kanye West has and all that, some of them I know, and they can do good stuff, but I don't even hear anything interesting or special in anything he's been doing in the past 15 years. I don't hear the producer. Yeah, in that album, The Serpent with His Feet, I really like. There's lots of ideas that are quite subjective, not radio friendly. That I really like. Bye, Obscur Robot. Alright, one more song after this one, and probably going. I'm not gonna go swim now, too late. Which direction should I go for the last song? The last track? Ricarda, any idea? You will recognize it when the singing comes in. It is an edit. basically a bootleg. It's called Contra. I'll show you the label. Latin Rascals mix of Perfect is maybe my favorite song from the 80s. And it is world destruction in a way. Next time, I only have one more song. And it will be for Jeffrey and Ricardo. Okay, let's destroy the world now, but in a very non-violent way, in a very Ricarda way. I'll show you the label of the record that is playing right now. It will be quite anticlimactic, the next track. It's the record before. No other info. Go look for it. It's not difficult to find. Aghast. A duo of two witches. I can't describe it any other way. Yes, exactly. I did a live soundtrack to Begotten. What a movie. it for today. Ending with some curse on the world by Agast, who I believe are German, a German duo, female duo from the late 90s, with a very, very strong aesthetic, almost like a parody, and so dark that it's almost ridiculous, but I like it. So thank you guys, and okay, quickly. No, that was in Paris. All right, guys. So yeah, that was a spontaneous stream triggered by me getting today this Simon Fisher Turner record that is buried now under a shitload of records. And yeah, I hope you had some fun. People went and gone, came and went, and that's it. I hope everyone is fine and that you're gonna have a good night, good day, and I'll see you around.